Alright, let's get started. I want to get started on our first assignment. We will be creating three different dimensions of the same content for my favorite city, San Francisco. You can pick other cities um, for your hometown if you may. So the first one would be a business card size, which is 3.5 by 2 inch standard business card, and a 4 by 6 postcard, and then a little poster which is bigger, that is 8.5 by 11. So let's get started. I'm gonna open Photoshop first. I'm gonna go on splash.com to look for a high-res image. I'm gonna pick a black and white picture. Click on it. Download free. Download this image. It's on my desktop. I'm gonna create a folder for our class 1 assignment 1 city, my city. Alright, so let's put that picture in there. Right click, this is the JPEG. You can see the JPEG extension. Right click and open it in Photoshop. Let's take a look at how big this is. Go up to image size 72 ppi, 83 by 55. We want it to be 300, so that's 20 by 13, so that's bigger than our 8.5 by 11, which is good for us. Click OK. I'm gonna save as, saving our Photoshop file that ending in PSD, so that's Photoshop. Save. Alright, I'm going to leave this on here. I'm going to launch InDesign. New document, print. Underneath here, there's something called US business card. Click in it. Under bleed and slot, we're gonna put in 0.125 IN across the board. Create. So that's our first business card size in InDesign. I'm gonna drop in the picture we just saved, which is a PSD. I'm gonna drop it, draw a box first. How do I know I'm at InDesign? You can take a look at this is InDesign, and also this showing here, it's InDesign, so I'm on InDesign. If I'm on Photoshop, this says Photoshop. So sometimes it gets confusing because you're using both programs simultaneously. So I'm gonna hit the W key on my keyboard, and you can see this is what my final artwork is gonna look like. If things looks pixelated, which it is, go under View, Play, Display Performance, High Quality Display, double click on it, and then you can see the clear high-res picture. So your picture should be 300 actual PPI. The reason why this is not 300 because if we shrink the image, right now it's not as big as before, so this number went up instead of lower. Alright, so we can kind of use the black arrow, which kind of move not the black arrow, we're gonna move the shape because that's sitting on, see the red line sitting on the bleed line. We're gonna click on the white arrow to just kind of move to see where we want the cropping to be. So that's not good. Let's Command Z to go back, Command Z for zebra to go back, or you can do edit, undo. Redo, it's also here. Move aside of this control panel so I can see this better. W key. Maybe I should move this up a little so it's not so cropping underneath, so I can see the bolts a little more. I'm using my keyboard, the 4 arrows on my keyboard to move up and down to find the best composition. Hit the W key. I have to put it back in the bleed line. So there, it's my card. It's not a really good picture because I don't really like the way how this is cutting off, but it's fine. I have some open space here. All right, I think I'm happy with this one. So I'm going to copy this one. See the facing page? It's going on the left. So I'm going to uncheck my facing page because I'm not designing a book right now. Document setup, uncheck facing page. So now you can see it's lined up in the page here. So I'm on page 1, this is page 2. I can see the tool number here, the page 2. In this one, I'm going to go back to Photoshop to put some design in here. Remember in class I show you use this tool to do something, a shape on top. So first time I forgot to actually copy because I wasn't doing anything over here besides just trimming it. Now I'm going to do some design on top. I'm gonna hit Command J to copy a new layer, undo, Command J to copy a new layer, undo, Command J to copy a new layer. Now I'm going to create a new layer on top of that, and I'm going to draw a bunch of bubbles. Option delete, Command D to deselect, and I could kind of just put a fake sun over there. Trying to find a good design over here. Okay, click. I'm going to change the opacity a little. Maybe I can try multiply. All right, I'm happy with this one. I'm gonna create a new layer to do a different bubble. Deselect, put it on multiply. Command T to resize. Double click. Hold down my Option key to draw one more. Command T to bring out the bounding box. Alright, I'm kind of liking it. It's a little abstract. It has some colors in it, some overlay. It has nice spacing there. Maybe I could put San Francisco over here. So I'm going to save this image. This time I'm going to save it as a different image. I'm going to save it with color at the end. Go back to my InDesign. On page 2, I'm going to click on this deselect. Command D to place. Color. So that's a different one. Alright. Copy one more. Page 3. go back to my Photoshop, hide these bubbles. This time I'm going to use this kind of shape. I have to open a new layer in order to put that in there. Option delete. Option delete. Option delete. So I put it on one layer, but this time I'm going to put it in multiply to create a different feel. Command T, I can kind of rotate to see a different composition. Maybe just that. Alright, I'm going to save as color 2, come back to InDesign, zoom out, hold down my space bar to move your document. I'm on page 3, Command D to place a new design in there, double W to see this, I have to sit on the B line. So what I'm gonna do is move this orange box to the right a little, because if I would have B, I would have to go all the way outside. So go back here, move this all the way, and Command S to save. Go back, see this mark, I have to click on it and update. So there you go. Alright, now I'm ready to put some type on it. Click on the type tool, highlight your type, change that to paper, it's white. Hold down my shift and command key to make it bigger. So we talk a little bit about margin. You don't really want to put your type underneath here unless it's really big. Although in here, I don't really mind if you put it here. So you could try this design. It's going to be cropped out and big. But I need to warn you, with this kind of typeface, when it cut, you're gonna have a problem cutting it. So sometimes it would cut here, sometimes it would cut there. So that's something that you need to be prepared for. Okay, so that's one design. I'm gonna copy this type, go back to the first one. You just use one typeface, put it in the center. So when you want to put something in the center, you draw the box all the way to the edge of the box. Use the center alignment. And I'm going to pull down my opacity, just like really foggy. That looks like San Francisco. So that's another design. Copy this, go to page 3, using this type, the feeling of this type. Not bad, really beautiful. I think my favorite is the one on top, the first one. Although if you want to put some color in here, you don't have to do it in Photoshop this time. I could still do the same effect and do it here in InDesign directly. I'm going to use lower the percentage of that bubble. And this is, I'm in InDesign right now, you can see here. You always want to have big and small basic design principles. I don't want to be distracting with the type. I just want this to be a support graphic, a support element. All right, that looks like a sun. So I'm happy with my design right now. I'm gonna stop. So this is my first business card. So this is the business card. The size, it's free. I'm going to go document setup. So you can see, change to inches, change the inches, and that's 3.5 by 2 US business card. All right, we're done. I'm gonna output the card. High quality Adobe PDF preset file, Adobe PDF preset high quality print. My city SF business card. Use Adobe Alpha A. You are going into view PDF after exporting, and you can export. So it's generating a PDF. So this is the PDF that I just did. So that's for business card. It's sitting in my folder. I'm gonna hit green because it's done, and that's ready. All right. So you don't have the design. We design a different one. You could just resize this into a 4x6 card. So I'm gonna save this InDesign file first. I forgot to save my city business card. So I'm going to go to document setup and change this to 6 by 4. Okay, zoom out, and you can see this is already a postcard already. Oh, this is kind of cool, has this nice white space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to extend these bubbles and just kind of get on with this bubble idea. Maybe I could change the color. I think the color's a little too strong for me. Maybe pull it down a little more. 15%. Move it over here. I think that's beautiful. So that's my first card. My second card. My second card, I'm going to click on. You don't have to do as many as I do because I'm doing it really fast, but you're more than welcome to challenge yourself to do more than just one. I'm gonna try this selection too. You know what if I go back to this layer, use the quick selection tool to kind of just select the bridge, the outline of this panel, and then I'm gonna do create a new layer, Command C and Command C and Command V, put in a new layer, use the move tool, draw, pull it out. I'm going to pull this, make this way bigger. I'm going to use this as a graphic element. Double click on it. Select both. Maybe this is lighter, just to have a feel of that. And then I'm going to use the eraser tool. Right bracket to make this bigger, left bracket to make it smaller. You can also control the size over here. You want to pick something that it's has a little blurry. So I'm just gonna fade this out. Not brush, it's the eraser. It's too harsh. Why is keep going back there? Alright, I'm gonna use the opacity. Nope, not very good. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Let's not use the eraser for now. I'm just gonna keep this way and kind of move this so you can just see parts of it. Alright, I'm gonna say File, Save as. This is BK, it's black and white. Come back here. Command D to place the BK picture. Enlarge the postcard. Hold the W key, make sure everything is outside of the blue line. This one is good. This one I'm going to keep it as it is. Just make it bigger. Alright, I have 3 postcards already. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm ready to output as a PDF. So this is 4x6 postcard. You can see from here 0, 6, and 0, 4. And you can pull it out, guys, from the top. Alright, File, Save. Oh, you know what? I didn't save a new name, so I should have saved this as 4x6. Alright. I'm just gonna output a PDF. So this time it's not business card, it's postcard. Save. It's generating. the 4x6 postcard. So I just make 3 postcards. All right, let's go for the 8.5 by 11. This time, I would remember to change the file name. Document setup, letter size. Okay, zoom out. I want it to be portrait, not landscape. I'm going to save as a different name this time. Not business card. This is the letter size flyer. So that's INDD. That's my InDesign file. I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to find some text. Command C to copy. Come back to InDesign. Zoom in to my first page. Use the type to draw a text box. Command C to copy in there. You can control the type up here. Usually 18 to 24, it's really big for 8.5 by 11. So I'm just gonna do 24, line spacing a little more. I'm gonna come up to here, open up paragraph. Right click on there. Now uncheck this hyphen, so no hyphen. See, there's hyphen here, uncheck the hyphen. This box meaning there's more text there, so you need to pull down the text box, show everything. I'm just gonna add a drop cap. I think type is a little too big. Let's do 20. All right, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna extend this ball. I'm gonna find one more picture, so go back to Unsplash. Maybe this time I'm gonna find something. This is kind of cool. Download free. Desktop. Image size. Change that to 300. Okay. Save as a PSD. Go back to here. I'm gonna drop that picture inside this bubble. Command D. Pull it up to my opacity. Move it back. Undo, undo, undo. Use the right arrow to move that picture inside. That's fine. I think we're almost there. So that's the first postcard flyer. I'm gonna sample the S highlight that, use my eyedropper tool to sample that, highlight that again, and sample this orange is golden green, so it has some connection with each other. This picture, I'm going to click on, where is it, FX, to add some drop shadow, review. You can see I just add a drop shadow in the image. See, this is what I just add. Okay, that's my first flyer, and now I'm ready to do my second. Just option click, drag, and put that there. It's the same, exact same text. And this time, maybe I will have it this way. Maybe smaller. I'm still going to use the same element. Alright, I'm going to put it there. So this is done. I'm going to copy this text, put it there. Maybe this time I could justify the text, highlight the text, and use this justify. See how things is perfectly aligned in the end. Alright, I think this is kind of cool. For the last one, I pretty much just want to draw a color bar in the bottom and kind of balance this out. I could rotate this. Let's give it some sophisticated look. Change the color to black. Change to 100%. Make it bigger. Change that to all uppercase. Make it smaller. Command T to bring out my type box. Command T, Command T, Command T. You can see it. Command M to hide it. So this is tracking. I'm gonna do 100. Size smaller. I'm just gonna set in the center of this. So make sure that's center, this box is center, so you're center. You still have to eyeball it because looks like if you don't eyeball it. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3. I like the last one the best. I'm done. Save, save a PDF, flyer, export, generating a new PDF. So page 1, page 2, page 3. So let's take a look at what we have done. I'm going to put a green dot on here as well, green dot on here as well. So we have 3 documents. I'm going to put it in a folder that's final PDF. It has 3 deliverables that I have my business card, 3 business card, 1, 2, 3, close. My postcard, 1, 2, 3 postcard, and my flyer, 1, 2, 3, my flyer. All right, please print this out. You can print this out at a service bureau. Go to a FedEx Kinko and print them out for your grade. All right, we're done. Good night. Before I close this, I'm going to drop this on Basecamp so you guys could have a reference. I'm gonna name this new folder my city, ASIGN assignment number 1. I have the business card at the letter size. I did not save the postcard file, however. So mistake happens. So you'll be turning in this to InDesign file as well as all your images and then PDF. So now I'm going to show you something that I haven't shown you. Let's go back to my flyer. Let's say if I can use undo to knock the flyer. I want to go back to see if I have I don't have the 4x6. So let's do Command C forever, see if I would be able to go back. I might not, because yeah, I can. InDesign does not has the history channel. It doesn't go back undo that many times. So all right, I just have to give up. So in here, I'm gonna close it. Don't save. Open it again. So when I package this, it would bring all my pictures. Package 0, 0, 0. That's good. I use 5 images. Package, continue. It's asking you to package a folder. Just click OK. All right, I package folder. That's my letter size. It contains my letter size flyer. It contains a PDF. So this is another way that you could package, save everything. There's 2 things you need to send to me. You either need to make me a PDF, bring in your InDesign file in here. You can package a folder what I just did. If you don't package me a folder, remember to bring the pictures in here, so we know that we have those pictures, all these pictures here, because I created a folder earlier, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are the pictures. I'm gonna drag this inside my assignment 1 folder. So all the pictures should be inside assignment 1. All right, I'm going to share this folder with you on Basecamp. When you share something, put things on Basecamp, you have to compress. Compress. Otherwise, you cannot attach the folder on Basecamp. It's quite big. It's 821.4 megabytes. When you're done, just put your work on a USB. I'm afraid that I won't be able to host your file because some of these files are too big. All right, that's it for the night. Thank you.